New Income Tax Bill, 2025, explained. The shocking start. India's tax system is about to change forever. The 1961 Income Tax Act, the law we've been following for over 60 years, is being scrapped. And in its place, a brand new tax bill that the government says is simpler. But is it really? The opposition walked out in protest, claiming it's actually more complicated. So, what's the truth? Will your taxes get easier or harder? Stay with me as we break it all down in just 5 minutes. Now the story unfolds. On Thursday, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman introduced the new Income Tax Bill, 2025, in Parliament, calling it a historic step towards tax simplification. What's the goal? To cut through decades of legal jargon and make taxation easier to understand. But as soon as she stood up to present it, opposition MPs started attacking the bill. Congress leader Manish Tiwari and RSP's N.K. Premchandran argued that instead of simplifying things, this bill makes taxation even more confusing. And Trinamool MP Sokta Roy called it mechanical. But here's what the government says. Right now, the Income Tax Act has a massive 819 sections. Over the years, amendments have made it bloated and complex. The new bill reduces this to just 536 sections, cutting unnecessary provisions and making the law more direct. They've even introduced a new acronym, S.I.M.P.L.E, which pronounces as simple, and its core principles are streamlined, integrated, minimized litigation, practical, learn and adapt, and efficient. Sounds good, right? But here's where things get interesting. One of the biggest changes is the introduction of a tax year. Right now, we juggle two terms, financial year, FY, and assessment year, A. For example, the tax on your 2023-24 income is actually paid in 2024-25. Confusing, isn't it? The new bill aims to change that. Your income tax will now be paid in the same year it is earned. It also removes outdated provisions like the fringe benefit tax and adds structured tables for TDS, salaries, and deductions. But let's talk about what's not changing. Your tax slabs stay the same. Yes, despite all these reforms, the actual tax rates and slabs won't be touched. Also, court-defined tax terms will remain unchanged to ensure legal clarity. Now, let's connect the dots to Budget 2025. The Finance Minister made some major announcements. First, a big relief for middle-class taxpayers. The rebate limit has been increased. Starting next year, if your salary is up to Rs 12 lakh, Rs 12.75 lakh with standard deduction, you won't pay any tax. And for high earners, a new 25% tax slab has been introduced for those earning between Rs 20 lakh and Rs 24 lakh. These changes were welcomed by the ruling BJP, and some analysts believe they even played a role in the party's massive victory in the recent Delhi elections. But here's the big question. Is this new tax system truly simple, or just a fresh coat of paint? The bill has been sent to a Joint Parliamentary Committee, JPC, which will review and suggest changes before it comes back for final approval. They have until 10th March to submit their report. If all goes as planned, the new law will come into effect from 1st April 2026. Conclusion: the takeaway. So, is the new income tax bill a game-changer or just another legal maze? The government says it's a historic reform, but the opposition calls it a missed opportunity. What do you think? Will this bill make filing taxes easier for you, or is it just more of the same? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to @Flash News Capsule for more updates.